Whew. Unfortunately, some of these triggers are just unbearable. And I am now experiencing one of them. Try to explain this to you in a way that you can get it if you get an opportunity to find it, if there's a person around that can find this video and watch it and understand what the hell I'm talking about. Excuse me, I'm trying not to cuss. But I'm about to read to you something that I served on a United States District Court today. And after I read that to you, I'm going to show you this little dog whistle that's blowing right now after I served this judge in Mississippi. Now, I served this judge in Mississippi clearly under the impression that he understands that the name Zori Rush is unique. So let me be clear. This is someone that I've had history with. It says, greetings, please be advised. Your prior involvement in prior dismissed civil matters described in the attachments may become part of federal process medically necessary to protect personal interests within quasi-jurisdiction of public authority. Evidence of service on the opposing party is attached, and additional evidence establishing public authority is enclosed in a YouTube video compiled in production for the aforementioned federal process. Now, this is in regards to, if you look at the other videos, this is in regards to me serving the court legal papers to advise them that further action on behalf of a United States District Court to evade the fact that the government currently owes me money shall be deemed a threat to my personal safety and to the personal safety of those around me. It's pretty damn simple. It's my property, personal property, for me to do whatever the fuck I want to do with it. Excuse me again. And somehow, through the procedure of my employment, taxation allowed my property to go to the government in a court ruling, not in a law. It's not written in a law somewhere that my money was supposed to go somewhere in the government. A courtroom, a judge hit a hammer and said that his money go over there into government. So I went to the government and said, I don't see no law that told you, so give it to me. Instead, the government decide they're going to hire some muscle to come take me to jail instead. So I sent the court a letter, email today, advising them that the property that I am requesting is necessary to protect myself and those around me. And if you participate in the process, I don't care what position you have in the government, be it a damn judge, a police officer, a friend of the fucking government, be that as it fucking may. Excuse me again. If you intend to prosecute me without paying me or even fucking, excuse me again, or just simply responding to the fact that I said you owe me money, then you are only providing further evidence of your evasion of the process that is mandated under the Constitution that is paying you. And that Constitution right now owes me money. Now, so that we clear that the contract that we all working under has been served with papers that say I need my property to live. Since we are clear on that, y'all better do something with this motherfucker and this dog whistle.
Insurance companies. One call, that's all.
You're watching AB.
In the Belmont area. New update on our wind mode here, still showing very tight rotation here. Pretty much.
What you are watching is some white boys tell you they finna go tab some shit in this area for insurance fraud. Might not be dead bodies, but something right here gonna have to cover the cost of these motherfuckers running up a bill on me. That's the dog whistle that's happening right now. Still this motherfucker telling you it's genocide over here in this motherfucker. This motherfucker doing this.
Right where we're looking at a second ago, a couple of spots there. As I look for tornado debris, yes, I have some light blues showing up on here, but I don't think we're quite there. Let's see if I can. I'm going to give you some numbers that don't really mean anything. If there's a 9 in front on this, 0.9, we're not dealing with tornado debris. That's not something we show very often. But it's important to be able to figure that out at this time here. So Belmont, this is heading into Belmont, into Golden. I don't want to get too specific on some of these things here, but give too much of a clear feeling for either one. This is a point that where we have to be in that tornado safe place. If you're in some of these locations,
Baby, I make hostage taking look good, don't I? You see? Now you look up at the sky. Let me show it to you. Ain't no stars up there now, which makes this storm scenario likely. It's possible. There's a little frog if anybody's into nature.
In some cases there, so Belmont Golden have to be that tornado safe place. I'd show
not
the next time it shows up.
Everybody not dead.
Away
not everybody not dead. They're very selective with the dead. You see the ones that die, they seem to affect me most. You know, the reason why I can see this genocide and all the rest of these bitches got because the deaths, they actually happen to be piling up in a very, very small area where everybody knows everything. Like fucking Mayberry. Check out Andy Griffith's show. When the deaths start, when the barber dead, Barney Fife is dead, Opie died, Goober dead, Goober died, and Aunt B, Aunt B still kicking. Right now, Aunt B still kicking. But no, Andy dead. Aunt B still good though. Aunt B still good. We ain't seen her, but Aunt B still good. But everybody else is dead. Here's the whistle. Say what you got to say. He finna say something. Yeah, he finna say something. He finna say something about what's going on outside right now. It's a pandemic emergency. About that letter, went down there to that judge, told him, you using the government to hit me, faggot. You ain't supposed to take my government and hit me with it, and how you get it. I want to know how you got it.
That arrow looks too specific. And so let's pull that off for a second. The wind is not as specific. Golden there, and just east of Belmont. There are a whole lot of folks to show up on these tracks once we get out there, which is a good sign, good thing. But still, for the few families out there, we need to be in that tornado safe place. Freedom Hill Church, we show at 8:09. I'm going to bring up that wind mode. And fortunately, it's just, I mean, it's right there on top of Belmont and Golden. As I mentioned, some very, very bright returns on here, some strong winds and strong circulation showing up on Storm Track Doppler radar. So we've got a rough few minutes still ahead of us. County Road 68, Bear Creek Road, all the path of this area of circulation, this potential tornado, and the amount of circulation, the speed at which this is rotating more than 100 miles per hour. So from time to time, that can be extremely significant.
Fucking insurance fraud, baby. Fucking insurance fraud.